Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, I want to go over 8 ideas I came up with for fun, what I'd like to see happen in the NHL eventually in the future, maybe not even in my lifetime, but just things I would like to see happen. Coming up. All right, have a little fun with this, guys. I want to get back to that game with Colorado. It's a good one. And I'm expecting Vegas to win tonight, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, now these are just ideas. Yes, it's going to sound a little crazy, some of the things I've come up with here, but these are just some ideas I think that would actually make our game better. I just do, you know. You tell me what you think, what you agree with, what you don't agree with is fine also, and you know, just for fun, guys, and tell me some ideas you had that I might have never even thought of in my entire life. So I'll work from number 8 up, but the thing is, guys, to be honest, I didn't really put them in order. These are just things I just threw out there that I would like to see done, so I'll work my way up. So the first thing, which is the biggest long shot, so I put it 8th. Yeah, I guess I did kind of put this in a certain order, not really. Okay. I would like to see the NHL in the future, not in the near future, but maybe in, you know, it might not happen in my lifetime. Times. I would like to see the NHL one day actually give this a shot, because we're trying to showcase our offensive talent, right? And everything I can tell you that I've seen over my time watching hockey evolved. I mean, sticks used to weigh a lot, guys. Hockey, skates used to weigh a lot. You know, I remember when the first time in years, I just picked up a stick one time. I was, you know, raising my daughter. I'm not playing hockey like I used to. I picked up a friend's stick. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe how light it was, you know? I would like to see, anyway, the rink size go from the standard 85 times 200 feet to 98.4 times 197, the Olympic size rink. I think that would showcase the offensive talent. The transition game would flow better. There'd be less injuries, I believe. These are just ideas, you know. Will we ever do it? No. But you remember the what was it, the 2002 games? We seen how the NHL players adapted right away to the big size surface, even then. That's even before the transition game became huge in the NHL, imagine. But that's just an idea. All right, number 7. I think some of you will agree with this one. The last one, you might think I'm like lost my mind, but it's just an idea, guys. This, I'm hoping, comes true immediately. No more expansion. It's enough. 32 teams is enough. It's enough. No more expansion. That's it. What we should do now, I believe, is teams that have to relocate. Okay, those cities can get a team again, like Winnipeg did, right? When Atlanta was stuck, Winnipeg was there. Winnipeg were there with open arms, just like Quebec could be eventually. Just saying. No more expansion. It's enough. It's going to get silly. And the last thing I want to see is us look like a soccer league that has like divisions with like 30 teams in each division. Oh, no. 32 teams is enough. It's enough. Half the teams get in the playoffs. Half the teams don't get in the playoffs. It's just perfect the way it is now. 16 and 16. It's perfect the way it is. No more expansion. And I'm moving on. All right, number 6. I'm going to just do abbreviated. Goes from I don't think this will, I'll even tell you guys at the end when this video is done what I think is realistic, you know, like I know these are, you know, I'm doing a science fiction movie here basically. I wish the NHL would have been smart in the beginning. And the max a player can make should not be 20% of the cap. It should be 10% of the cap. I think that would have solved so many problems over the years with bad contracts, folks. I really do. You know, this, and yeah, but you're going to say nobody makes that. I know. But the thing is, it opens the option for bad contracts. Skinner's a perfect example, you know. so's Okposo. You think we would have paid those guys that kind of money if other guys? How can we justify paying Skinner the same money Eichel would have made, let's say? I'm just saying, we couldn't, right? So the max goes from 20% to 10% of the cap for one player. That makes the max salary, not 20%. I don't like that players can make 12 million, 11 million, and then not show up anymore. I don't like that. Number 5. I think you'll agree with this one also. I think we should hold officials more accountable, guys. How many times do we see an official make a bad call, but since he's made the bad call, that's it. He's not overturning his bad call. Now, if I was an official, there's no way I'd be able to live with the fact, especially, let's say in a playoff situation, I made a bad call, that I don't overturn the call. It's like, oh my God, I got that wrong. Yeah, but they don't overturn it. You've seen it. Calls made, we move on. We see that too often. Hold officials more accountable. When there's a play in question, Toronto's looking at it, and Toronto calls in and says, no, that has to be overturned. Really, I mean, come on. The officiating in our league is average at best. It is. And number 4, where are we? Yeah, I would like to see this wiped out too. No more front-loaded deals. So teams like Toronto, the Rangers, certain teams cannot go. And still, because let's face it, they're saying that the cap evens things out. Yes, it does to a degree, but no, it doesn't when it comes to like UFA. Because any UFA is going to go to Toronto where they're going to give them $20 million up front, right? They're just going to. Doesn't make any sense not to, And just like the recapture penalty, which I think is really, really smart, so teams can't give those bad contracts out, the way to get rid of that problem is no more front-loaded. No more. Just no more, I don't think they'll do it, but I'm just saying, They've talked about it. They have. Number 3. Which I think is a bogus penalty to start with. I'd say get rid of the delay of game penalty, folks. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. A guy, by accident flips a puck over the glass and there's a penalty. And that can cause, it happened at the Sabres 2006, right? I just think it's stupid that in overtime that, a guy can flip the puck over and their season can be ended because of a mistake like that. It's bogus, I don't like it. I just don't like it, I don't know. I've never liked this penalty. I've always thought it's a cheesy way to decide a game. Just not a good thing, And number 2. Here's where you're going to want to scalp me. I would love to see this done. I would love if the NHL got rid of overtimes and shootouts, folks, and go back to ties. I can't stand fake winner points. I just can't. People say, oh, shouldn't give away fake loser points. It's the other way around. We give away fake winner points. We let a hard-fought game for 60 minutes, that's let's say it's 1-1, it goes in overtime, be decided on a 3-on-3. Street hockey. It's a shitty way for it's a fake way to win. It really is. Yeah, it kind of evens itself out. It's fan entertainment, but that can cost teams playoff spots. It's just, I don't like it. I never have. I wish they'd go back to it. I like the hard. Let's say you're on the road. Okay, just one example. You're fighting hard 60 minutes. You worked your ass off all game, and you're in an upset situation where we got these guys in a tie, and they were supposed to beat us tonight. Now we're alive, and then you lose in overtime on a 3-on-3 or a stupid shootout. Get rid of it. God, I wish they would get rid of it. Really, When they brought when they brought overtimes back into the NHL in the 80s, I didn't like it then, folks. I didn't like it at all. I never been an advocate for overtime in regular season. Overtime's that special time for me in the playoffs. And my number one, what jersey am I wearing, guys? No, I'm wearing the Sabres home jersey, not the road jersey. Make the whites the home jersey again, please, NHL. I can't stand the dark jerseys at home. I hate it. I hate it. I detest it. I can't stand it. It's bogus marketing that they started with the new NHL. I don't like it. I never have. I never will. I just won't. I'll never, ever like it. Never. I know they did this in the 50s and went to the whites. I grew up in an era where whites were home forever. Come on, for decades, the white jersey was the home jersey. And in football, the dark jersey is the home one. I get it in football. You see, football hasn't changed it. You know, we have to, though, you know. And that's it. Just a little fun, guys. Now, I'm going to just take off. Before we close out this video, I'm going to tell you what I believe is going to happen, okay? I don't think we'll see this happen, sadly, and I'd like to see us play with the big ice surface. It would be nice with these big guys that are in the NHL now. It would be nice. I don't know about expansion. God, I don't know. That's a question mark. My guess is no. They'll expand. There'll be more expansion. I'm just going to guess they're going to expand. They will. It's a nature, you know, to get bigger and stronger. It's just the human nature. The max goes from 10 to 20 to 10. No, that'll never happen. Hold officials more accountable. I think, yes, I do believe that eventually, I don't know, the officials are going to really screw up, folks. And let's not go to 1999, please. Not that. I'm talking like, I don't know, something, you know. I hope it's something like 99 again that happens to them this year. Because they do not hold themselves accountable when they've made mistakes. They just kind of bury it and move on with the game. I can't stand that. Can't stand it. So I do believe that the NHL will intervene and jump on that. No more front-loaded contracts. I actually believe this will change in the future. I do. Because they've talked about it before, and the players fought it. But I do believe that eventually the owners will win out with this. We'll see eventually. We'll see when the whole CBA, and, you know, the next year, the end of next year. We'll see. We'll see. Get rid of delay a game. Nah. You know, that's a question mark. That's the one question mark in here. That I could see going both ways. I could see them getting rid of that penalty eventually. Get rid of overtime and shootouts. Well, we know they're going to get rid of shootouts eventually. We know that much. I don't know. That's a question mark too. History has a way of repeating itself, folks. They might bring ties back, maybe in 15 years from now, you know. There's no way to know. Make weights at home again, for sure they're going to do this. It's not even a question in my head. Yeah. It's all marketing. They're trying to sell jerseys at the time, and it's all marketing. And yeah, they will come out with the home jersey, you know, marketing campaign. You'll see, you know. But that's these are just some ideas I had. You guys tell me some that you have. It's boiling in here, so I'm closing up shop. These are just some fun ideas I had. So I have 3 I believe that are going to happen, 3 I don't think will ever happen, and 2 I just don't know. I don't know. I know the shootout's going to go. That, I guarantee you, folks. Shootout will. It'll be gone. I'd say within 5 years, a shootout is finished in the NHL. It's to the point of stupid. You know, nobody cares anymore. Nobody does. And delay a game, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm boiling, all right? So I'm going to watch the game. I'll see you folks tomorrow. Have a great night.